Hey guys! Well, you are getting to come along with me and Chuck as we go to Seattle. I had a work meeting in Seattle and it's been so hot in Texas, we thought, why not come along, Chuck? And so he did. We had an early morning flight and we landed in Seattle. Oh gosh, it was so early. It was like 8:25 in the morning there, so we went directly to breakfast with our Aunt Kathy. This is Chuck's aunt, and she lives there in the Seattle area. She was so nice, picked us up from the airport, and she brought us to this absolutely lovely restaurant. The food was so good. People, gluten-free waffles, and shredded potato hash browns, all my favorite things. And they had this amazing jam, freezer jam. It was so good. Look at this freezer jam, and they had it in raspberry, strawberry, and blackberry. So then we headed off to Chuck's cousin's house, Bill, and his wife Diane's, and you know, everywhere I looked, it was just amazing trees. So Aunt Kathy brought us over to Cousin Bill's house, and the entire drive there was absolutely phenomenal, just beautiful. The sun was shining and the trees were green and beautiful. We had been in Texas and it has been so hot and dry. This was a lovely change. Oh, there's Mount Rainier. Isn't it amazing? It doesn't even look real. It was really cool to get to see Mount Rainier. One thing about the Seattle area, the flowers. I just absolutely was completely in admiration of the flowers that they can grow there. Everywhere I looked, it was just gorgeous. This is cousin Bill's house and his wife Diane's, and then also their daughter lives there too. So there's an upstairs and a downstairs, and they're separate. And so they each have their own really fantastic home. Look at the view in the backyard. Oh, I wish I had the name of the lake that this was on, but just absolutely fantastic. This is their friendly, sweet dog. And I am going to take you on a little house tour because it's beautiful, but look, I keep getting distracted by these flowers everywhere I look. Look at them, just gorgeous. So here's the inside of the downstairs where Bill and Diane live, and they have completely had it renovated on the inside. I was really in awe of just how beautiful it was. And so I was really, really impressed. And the puppy wants to go back outside and play. Sweet, sweet dog. And so outside we went. And she really wanted to get down to the water. She was really ready to go play in the water, but I was still looking at the flowers, I have to admit. I'm taking you on a tour of this beautiful lakeside home. The beautiful living room. Absolutely gorgeous. And look at this cool banquet. Very cool. A banquet table. So cool.
What you doing, bud?
And dinner looks like it's going to be delicious. So there's that. Got some lights.
This is where we put Jimmy on the 4th of July in the Harry Potter room.
You put him in there to hide.
Well, it was quiet.
Yes, keep him away from the fireworks. Oh, look at this cool bedroom. So nice. Really nice bedroom, double closet, built-in shelves, and then this bathroom is gorgeous. Look at this bathroom. Beautiful sink, and this is a beautiful wallpaper, so nice. Really, really pretty. Master bedroom, and it's just, wait till you see this. Gorgeous. They have this great bank of cabinets here on either side, and then a gorgeous sitting area. And look at their view. Look how cool that is. Enjoy their TV time, and their side-by-side recliners. Look out at the lake view. Pretty amazing. Just gorgeous. So this is the downstairs of this beautiful lakeside home here in Kent, Washington. Flowers are just gorgeous. Loving all the flowers. Like, look at these. I've never even seen this before. What is this? Oh my gosh. That's insane. That is just beautiful. I have to say, the flowers here are absolutely to die for. And the trees. Can't get any better than these flowers and these trees. Oh my gosh, wait till you see the back view. Look at the hanging flowers. The nasturtiums. Oh, look at those flowers. Just beautiful. Little sport court. And then a really nice walk down to the lake. Oh, some lavender. Oh, look at the fresh lavender. Oh, I wish you could smell this. Oh my God, it smells so good. Wow. Oh, and look at the little party pad down here. Thomas is having a blast. He's gonna fish. Thomas is ready to fish. Are you ready to fish, Thomas? You got your fishing pole? Look at your fishing pole. Does that have a hook on it, Thomas? I doubt it does. What are you doing? What are you hunting for? Is there something down here? Oh, there's something down there? What do you see in there? You seem to... Yeah, you should go get it. You gonna get in there? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you should get in there. For sure. That's a happy baby. Wow, look at the lily pads. I think those are like, I know they're probably annoying too, but they are so beautiful. Happy dog. What are you getting over there? Did you find it? Did you get it? Get it. Yeah.
Bass will reproduce in the trout dams, they need moving water.
Yeah.
But the bass reproducing so they overproduce.
Is there really such a thing as too many bass? Oh, okay. Maybe there is too many bass.
Obviously, they didn't do a good enough
No,
job.
they didn't do a good job at all.
Tell Hannah about the glass fishing club.
Oh,
Do you see that up there? Do you know what that is?
I don't know what it is.
Tell her, Bill.
the Japanese.
Fishing club, Japanese put them on their nets to hold their nets up.
Oh,
Now they use them for good luck. They put a couple on there for good luck.
beautiful. Really
They come
pretty.
out- Most of them are like size of a softball.
I've got a couple.
Yeah.
That's a really good one. But tell her how you
Yeah.
found it in Alaska.
Oh, wow.
A storm up there.
And his father hated him.
Because he found it?
Yeah.
Well, we found like 4 or 5 of them that day.
That
Not
big?
that big.
Not that big.
So he
Yeah, to
wrapped
find
it up
one
in
small
bubble wrap
one's
or
a big
something and
deal.
brought it on the plane
Because
back
the
from Alaska.
pressurization a lot of times will break him.
Wow, I bet.
Yeah,
Very
this was really
cool.
gonna kill him then. And it was just like every time we'd fly Alaska Airlines.
Hi, Hazel. How are you, Hazel? Whoa.
Yeah.
Does he have an oar in case?
There you go.
All right, which way's forward, which way's reverse?
Twist that way.
Oh my gosh.
Like I said, head for that yellow house.
Yep.
It's gonna be like right over here.
You're swimming out to get us if it does, though, right?
You got a paddle.
Oh, she is cute.
She got her beard going.
Yeah. Oh. Does that feel? Looks like it feels good. I don't know. I think those are geese. There's the ducks. There's the ducks. There's the geese.
It's hard on my neck. That's the new one.
Does that feel yucky, Thomas?
You got a little cup holder. Where's your...
Gotta bring your snack with you.
Careful, buddy.
You got another
Cutie
step. What are you gonna
patootie.
do now?
Then it was time to head down to Seattle, downtown by the water, to check into our hotel. And we had a fun surprise in front of us. We were going to be surprising our niece, Courtney. She knew I was coming for a work trip, but she didn't know Uncle Chuck was coming. So we are about to surprise her with that news.
Great news.
And so while they headed out to go have a fun evening together, I headed out with my work friends for a dinner out on the town of Seattle. So this is a lovely walk from the hotel to the restaurant. And again, it was, we were prepared for cold and wet and Seattle classic weather. And what we got was like almost Texas weather, hot and steamy. After dinner, the heat had subsided and it was a beautiful, tranquil sunset, almost an unreal looking landscape with the sun setting and kind of a mist in the air. It was really beautiful and just really enjoyable. Nice long walk, and of course, I'm constantly staring at the flowers. the walkway leading up to the Edgewater Hotel. I just thought it was really cool with the pergola and the plants and, of course, the flowers. Some of us had to work, but not all of us. Cousin Bill took Chuck out on his boat, and they had a great morning of fishing. Again, a beautiful, tranquil, lovely, calm morning. They were out looking for, I think it was some sort of a salmon. I think they came up kind of dry. Beautiful views everywhere, so we let the fact go that he didn't catch much fish, but they had a beautiful time out on the water.
So what keeps this water so clear?
Edgewater Hotel is famous because the Beatles visited here, and there are photos and videos of the Beatles fishing out their hotel room window. So Chuck stole Thomas's fishing pole just so we could film this remake of the Beatles. I don't know. Look it up. Here's a little teaser. We're going to be on that Ferris wheel here in not too distant future, so stay tuned so you can see the view from the top. Check out this car-carrying ferry. The ferries here go between different islands and areas along the Seattle area, carrying people and their cars.
If you can see Rainier, the mountain is out. If you can't see it, 'cause it's cloudy or whatever, the mountain is in.
Okay. Cool.
Learned that from Courtney.
Very cool.
But she learned from somebody here.
All right. So later that night, I had a work event, and you know, sometimes you have to rough it and go to a baseball game for work. So that was me. I went with my work group to T-Mobile Stadium and watched some baseball. It was a lovely, beautiful summer afternoon. And meanwhile, Uncle Chuck was teaching Courtney how to drink an Irish car bomb.
Ready?
Yeah.
Here's the CO. Kevin?
Ready?
1, 2, 3, go.
It spilled all over me.
Well, you shouldn't be so messy.
What do you mean? I dropped it in there.
After the baseball game was over, it was time to head back to the hotel down by the water. The evening sky was beautiful. It was this gorgeous purple color. And honestly, I was really feeling the beautiful Seattle evening nightlife. It just felt alive. It was full of energy. It was a great night for a little walk. Meanwhile, Courtney and Chuck were having a blast downtown Seattle. The next morning, the three of us hit Pike's Place Market. I was so excited. Pike's Place Market really was everything they said it would be. The flowers were intense. The fruits and vegetables, honestly, for someone who's a little obsessed with produce, this place was just over the top. And then, of course, the seafood market. This was that market where they throw the fish and yell. It was really, really fun to watch. You go on up and buy your fish. That's so cute.
I'm gonna eat all of them.
I know. Ooh, Dungeness crab. Oh, gross. That is so disgusting. Oh. Gosh. That's a germaphobe's worst nightmare. Oh, wow. That is so disgusting. Oh, God. Absolutely horrifying. Absolutely horrifying.
$5,000.
That is disgusting. Wow. Pretty. Wow. Look at those. Wow. Oh my gosh. Those are, that's amazing. I wish I could take some home. Can you believe the flowers? We were astounded. I just wanted to bring them all home, but unfortunately, going on an airplane, not really gonna work. Oh, they are so amazing. These are cool. Oh, what is that? That's amazing. I love these ones. Oh, I wish they would ship home. Yeah. Wow. Are you going home to your apartment first? Or to your class first? Well, if you're going home to your apartment first, we'll get you a bouquet of your choosing on the way out. Because wow, I want some of them. This is crazy. Oh. Wow. Hey, you know it's fresh. After the initial wow of the seafood market, all of the vegetables, fruits, and flowers, we just continued browsing around. Look at those morel mushrooms. Yum, Dad, look at those. It was really, really fun. We bought a few things to sample on, but of course, because we're in a hotel and taking an airplane, we couldn't really get too many things. Look at those figs. I mean, the produce was amazing. Highly recommend visiting and bringing an empty stomach. Well, if you don't like heights, you won't like this next segment, but we really wanted to go down to the water and ride this humongous Ferris wheel. And the best part, it was air conditioned on the inside. It was a really warm day in Seattle, unlike what I had prepared for. I had packed jackets and raincoats and all the things you think you're going to get in Seattle. But not us. Nope, we got hot sunshine. We made the best of it and found the air-conditioned Ferris wheel, and it was a really, really fun ride. There's the cruise ships down there. Our hotel's off to the right, and the view from the top was amazing. Of course, we had to check out the sailboats. This was really cool, this cruise boat next to our hotel. We are in our hotel room right now, overlooking the water, and there is a cruise boat, and they are getting ready to depart. And as part of that process, they had to pull back this floating kind of like barrier that they lay on the water around the boat. And so they have to pull it away and pack it back in this little pier area before the cruise boat can take off. So we had a really fun time kind of watching this whole process. The departure of the cruise boat, you could tell they were getting ready to go. It, probably took an hour or so to kind of really get things ready for them to leave the pier, and it was really fun to watch. Hanging out in our hotel room for a little while watching the cruise boat get ready to leave, we decided to head down to the lobby of the hotel and just hang out, maybe have a beverage or two and enjoy this beautiful afternoon. And so that's what we did. Check out the inside of this hotel lobby. It is really northwest, foresty feeling. It's a lot of fun. After a long wait and a lot of anticipation, it was time to watch the cruise boat push away from the pier and head out of the bay. I won't lie, Chuck and I did look up online to see how much a ticket was for this Norwegian Spirit departing because we saw it getting ready to depart earlier in the day. And my children are very lucky that we weren't on this boat heading out because we really wanted to be. So let's get back to the fun stuff. Drinks in the bar. Really, really beautiful scenery, fun music, and this beautiful summer day just wouldn't stop. I came prepared for rain, cold weather. In fact, I was craving it because in Texas right now it's like 100 degrees. I wanted the cold. Well, we had to suffer with this gorgeous weather. And later that night, another work event. I got to go on a cruise, lake cruise here in the Seattle area. It was a ton of fun. So a whole bunch of work buddies, we set out on a boat. And of course, they provided some food and beverage, and we got to see all the sights. It was a ton of fun. So here in the Seattle Lake area, there are so many boats. I mean, it's a traffic jam of boats. So that's one thing that really kind of made me nervous while we were boating around, was how many people were out on the water, whether they were on a paddleboard, a kayak, a boat. It was crowded out on those lakes. So definitely the boat captains had to be fully aware of everything going on around them. There was a lot of information to kind of constantly be checking and gathering and making sure that no accidents happen. So I got to give it to the boaters in the Seattle Lake area. They've got a big job ahead of them. Here we are kind of cruising through some of the canal lake areas right by the University of Washington, where my niece Courtney was attending school. And there's the Washington Huskies football stadium. Go Huskies!
Yeah, this is a floating bridge that we're looking at right here. The floating section is from this, where the orange floats are right there, across the bridge over to where the columns are on the other side. There's at least 5 floating bridges in the world. Not many more than that. We have 2 of them here.
Meanwhile, Chuck finally got to eat some crab. He had been wanting to eat crab for the last 2 or 3 days, and so while I was out on my work event on the boat, he was able to head down to the pier area there in Seattle and sat down to a lovely feast. The sunset was gorgeous, but I still couldn't get over how many boats and people and paddleboards and kayakers were out on the water all at the same time. I'll be honest, if it wasn't for the beverages, I would have been very nervous. I was a little nervous, but I tried to stay calm. There's the Space Needle, so that was a neat view of that as well. The houseboats were really fun to look at. There was a ton of people living in houseboats right on the water, and I've always heard about them, and I finally got to see them in person. They're all painted and decorated really quaintly, very cute, a lot of fun. Well, all good things must end, and as the sun set, it was time to get off the boat. Our boat was called the Seeker out of Seattle, Washington, in case you are interested. It's time to head back to Austin, Texas. Here we are in the Seattle airport, getting some breakfast at Sam Choi's Poke to the Max Bistro. So it was breakfast, but I couldn't help but noticing these fabulous ice cream flavors. If you spent any time in Hawaii, like we used to live there many years ago in our younger life, we have just such a soft spot in our heart for anything Hawaiian. So we had to hit Sam Choi's. I had to get the reconstructed Spam Musubi. I love Spam musubis, and this was a really interesting take on that. And Chuck got the Hawaiian Loco Moco and Max salad, and if you have spent time in Hawaii, you know what we're talking about. Had some POG, passion fruit orange guava juice, gotta have that. We had a great time visiting Seattle. It was my first time there. Now, I really did hope for the rain and the cool weather, but you know, we can't complain with the sunshine. We had a great time seeing where our niece Courtney was living and going to school. We got to see Chuck's cousins, and that was a blast, and his Aunt Kathy. All in all, we had a great trip. So if you enjoyed our Seattle trip, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers and I need your help. Thanks, everybody.